All right, now let's head over to Play Now Online. This mode challenges users against other 2K players while using various NBA teams across different eras. There could only be one winner here, so the person that's racked up the most wins is TK's Way. Welcome to the winner's circle and enjoy the award.
Oh, what a nice look at the sprawling metropolis. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got MP. He's out there with Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Valentine in at the 2 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron James out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Rivers in at the shooting guard position. And a huge accomplishment for MP as he was selected to the NBA All-Star team.
Well, BA, it's such an honor to be recognized among the league's best. And he certainly earned it with all the hard work he's put in.
And AD, obviously somebody who can play the 4 or the 5 for you. In which role do you think he's more effective, Candace?
AD is effective at both, but at the same time, he has an advantage when 5s guard him and when they're forced to guard him, because you honestly have 5 people on the court that are capable of bringing the ball up. So I would say AD playing against a bigger guy that has to step away from the hoop is definitely to the Lakers' advantage.
And the statistics show when AD's at the 5, the Lakers are at their best. Now here's MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Westbrook. No good, a bit long that time. Westbrook against Ball. Good work defensively by James.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Well, with players just getting bigger and faster, when do you think we'll see our first WNBA dunk contest? And is that important to you kids?
I think it's just around the corner. I think it's going to be in the next couple of years that we're going to see a number of ladies go out there and show them how it's done.
And Chicago has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Davis with it, guarded now by Ball. James can't get it to go.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
MP, the pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by James. Here's Westbrook. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
DeRozan up top. Check by James. Here's Hernandez. Blocked!
Taurean Prince saying, not on my watch. Spectacular D.
Here's James. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. It can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play in the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
And it's in there. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now a timeout called by the Lakers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
So you know that every game these 2 teams play will be an exciting one.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Tice is checked in for James. Doumbouya comes in for Prince. Jones, he's checked in for Rivers. And Payton is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Valentine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Here's Dumboya. Oh, MP with a block. And he gets it back. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Caruso. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Dumboya. Some solid defense from Williams.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Dumboya. He's guarded by White. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution.
On the court for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ball. And it's Valentine in a two-guard.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Westbrook. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He had 24 points and was a constant presence on the board. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Well, Candace, so happy you could be with us tonight. Thanks, as always, for your insights.
Thanks so much, Brian. This is great. I'm looking forward to the next one.
But a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
Here's Rivers. The Bulls making their last shot.
See his confidence growing.
Second shot opportunity. And Davis with the block.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's James. He goes up again, and he lays it up and in. James has got 15.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
MP against James. Here's Hernandez. 4-3. Valentine can't get it to go. And so it's Chicago with a knock. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
We've got Anthony Davis. Austin Rivers out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's James in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now, be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
B.A., I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. lobs it up to the rim. Oh,
Lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And Davis slams it home.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Hammers the lob through.
You can't run the alley-oop from much further out than that.
That was absolutely crazy. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. James outside. To the inside. Oh, MP with a block.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
They have no answer defensively inside. One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
And the Lakers with some changes. Tice is checked in for LeBron. Dumboya comes in for Prince. And Payton is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. The Lakers call timeout. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Some changes for Chicago. Culver comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's White in for Valentine. Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Davis finds Tice. Pass to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16, that shot off the mark. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Davis against MP. Outside White. Here's Hernandez. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 20.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Here's Davis. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. They retain possession. Hernandez is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Well, Los Angeles shooting only 31% in the game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Well, you need at least 2 stars to win big. It sure helps when they fit together, as well as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They complement each other perfectly.
The Lakers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Drummond's checked in. Pass to Dumboya. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Right side Davis. Right side Payton. Tice. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. .136 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Chicago with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And LeBron said, when Anthony Davis came, we're running our offense through him.
NBA, LeBron's a man of his word. In their first season playing together, James assisted Anthony Davis on more baskets than he had done for any prior teammate, hand and glove.
Here's Dumboya. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Payton passes to Tice. Oh, MP with a block.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And so it's the Lakers with it. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Now here's Tice. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Some changes now for the Lakers. James is checked in for Davis. Prince comes in for Tice. And it's Westbrook in for Payton. And a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Westbrook with it. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Chicago, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with MP. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Valentine in at the 2. Westbrook with the miss.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Westbrook outside. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Can't let Drummond get established positioning. When he does, it forces you to compromise.
And a look at how the
Bulls substitution.
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass the ball. Inside. Here's Hernandez. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
It's James with the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
At the line for
And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
Tice is checked in for the Lakers. Payton comes in for Rivers. Green's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. James up top, covered by Vucevic. Oh, MP with a block. To the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
LeBron James.
It's on LeBron James.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And LeBron not just raising his voice, he's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to the polls, Smitty.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people. The ballot is how you do it.
And MP throws it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Peyton, knocked loose. MP outside to the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Kleba finds Peyton. To end the run, drives to the hoop. Oh, MP with a block.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Tice. Outside Peyton. Shot clock at 6. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
He is shutting them down right now. Hernandez is good.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Caruso. Green up top. MP right side. Kleba with a steal. Here's Deck. Green covering. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley Stein. Outside Jones. Pass to Kleba. Looking to end the drought. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
To the paint. Here's Hernandez. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.
DTG Squad Militia World International. You've been misled, taught to forget what they said. Nothing can cut through this bread. I watch from the roof like I'm Wayne. I can't forget what they said. If I'm going insane. If I'm back in it, so it is Zeds. I look out for all of my friends. I only can multiply tens. Spoken for presence offense. They know I'm the son of it. They know I'm the son that ascends. I put on for circular scenes. I only with bags. You talking to me. You talking to dad. Fell in love with the. I fell in love.